it's good to get traction, perhaps in your career, but not so good to be in traction if you're in hospital, for example. Now, Lily, just before the break, this was a very tough mathematical problem, but you've had a little bit of time over the break. Have you cracked it?
Yeah, I cracked it in the end. It was a little bit involved, but I'll talk you through it. Now, 9 plus 1 is 10, of course. By 3 is 30. And 30 by 25 is 750, sorry. And right now we're 42 away, so if we multiply the 6 by the 7, that's 42. Add that on is 792.
You got there. Nice solution. Well done. Good way to spend the break. So let's go from the numbers through to some very interesting words. And literally, the way words evolve, sometimes they get cooked up in the kitchen.
They're cooked up. And you know what? The kitchen can be a very snobby place. Because if you think about it, you look at a word like cow becomes beef. Calf becomes veal. Sheep becomes mutton. And pig becomes either bacon, ham or pork.
So, in a way, we actually don't like to say, here's a plate of pig. You say, here's a plate of pork. It's almost like a euphemism, is it?
It is like a euphemism, but there's also an historical reason behind this shift. And the reason being is that the animals are Old English, and what they become is of French origin. And the reason for this is back in 1066, Richard, and all that, harking back to school days.
Battle of Hastings.
That's right, the Norman conquest, and that's when the Normans, who were the sort of French orientated people, overtook England, and consequently those with the sort of French language were in charge, and the English people were essentially the farmers. So when food was converted from the paddock to the plate, it went from English to French. And even if you look at something like bread, Old English, toast, French, egg, English, omelette, French. So one reason that shift occurs is because of, obviously, the French flair for cuisine. But the other reason is because of their historical superiority during that particular period.
I love it when words get cooked up. You do it so well. Perfectly cooked. Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores before we move on. Simon is on 14. Anthony is on 21. And we need some more letters from you, Simon, please.
Consonant to start, Lily.
Q.
Another consonant, please.
L.
Another consonant, please.
D.
And a vowel.
I.
And a vowel.
E.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant, please.
And lastly, R.
Time to think. Well, Simon, our letters mix started off with Queensland, but where did you go from there?
Combative 7.
A combative 7. That sounds very hopeful. Anthony?
I better pull out my risky 7 too.
All right, let's start with that.
Eliders.
Eliders, would you spell it for us?
Eliders.
Hold that for a second. Simon?
Soldier.
Soldier is certainly combative, and that sounds like a good 7, but what about eliders, David?
Elide is just to omit a vowel or a consonant, and in fact there's only elided and eliding, I'm afraid, Anthony, so elider or eliders, no good. Soldier, we all know soldier's good. You were talking about war stories before with your sport. I found the same, and also resiled, R-E-S-I-L-E-D, which is to spring back, and I'm sure Anthony will.
Great work. And a nice score for Simon in that one. 7 points. Bad luck to Anthony. Well, on this Monday night quarter-final, the scores are equal, and that's the kind of close battle we like. As we go for some more letters, Anthony.
Let's start with the consonant, thanks.
Thank you. C.
And another one.
G.
And another.
N.
And another.
R.
We'll switch to a vowel now.
U.
And another one.
E.
And another.
A.
And we'll go another vowel. Thanks.
U.
And we'll finish with a consonant. Thanks.
And last letter, D.
I'll start the clock. Well, Anthony, how many in that one?
I'll try 7.
Okay, and Simon?
Just a 6.
Just a 6, let's start there.
Ranged.
And yours, Anthony?
Uncaged.
Uncaged. Now, David, sometimes we have to check whether an un or something of that sort is an acceptable prefix. What do you think?
That's right. Well, we know that free-range chickens are uncaged chickens, and so does the Macquarie Dictionary. Uncaged, a good 7. Well done. In fact, the 7 was the best I could find too. Augured is another one. A-U-G-U-R-E-D, which we had portend in a previous mix, and augured is bode or act as an omen.
Thank you, David, and well done to Anthony. 7 points. Well, let's head back to the numbers and see if it's a slightly kinder mix than last time. Simon.
Lily, I have 2 large and 4 small.
Thanks, Simon. 2 large, 4 small. And starting with the smalls, 8, 2, 5, 4, and the 2 large, 75 and 25. The target to reach is 945.
Away we go. Well, Simon, how close did you get?
Hopefully 945.
945 on target. We hope so too. Anthony?
I got 945 as well.
You did? Okay. Well, you chose the numbers, Simon, so take us there, please.
Fingers crossed. 4 plus 8
4 plus 8 is 12.
times 75
Is 900.
equals 900. Plus 2 times 5.
Plus 2 times 5.
2 times 25
2 times 25
minus 5 equals 945.
is 945. Well done.
Very nice method indeed. Great work, Simon. Anthony, did you do it the same way?
Exactly the same way.
Well, great brains think alike on this quarterfinal. If you could just verify as you are. Lovely stuff, Lily. That was a good method.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And you would have done it just the same way.
Absolutely.
So let's have a look at those scores. And Anthony and Simon both scored 10 points each from that. Simon now 31. Anthony only 7 points ahead on 38 as we head to another break. And another word mix for you, which is move onus. And the clue this time, a bite worse than a bark. Back soon.